Surface modeling is by far the most powerful technique in plasticity, which enables you to create basically any form and shape. And in this tutorial you will learn how to create complex surfaces to create amazing details. And if you're interested to truly master and understand and dive really deep into surface modeling, always feel free to check out first link in the YouTube description. You will find all of the information you will need. And for now, let's directly jump into our tutorial. And I just want to show you how you can create this really cool detail, because I was just practicing working with surfaces and all that stuff. And I want to show you not just how to create it once, but with two different techniques and workflows, which are very, very different, so that you can follow along. You can download exactly this scene file here. You don't have to type in your email or something, just second link in the description. And first of all, let's hide this one. So I call this number 2 and this one number 1. And let's start. So first of all, face mode, and let's delete all of those surfaces here. And how I basically started, if we close the sole here and give it some G1s. So this is what I had, and I just wanted to add this really cool here, this kind of design, right? So what we will do in this tutorial. So I deleted the sole surface, and now, first of all, let's do it, not very precisely, but something that will work pretty good. And it very depends on the different circumstances which you have all around. So that's why it's just good to know or practice many very different techniques. That you understand, what we definitely need is, we need here a G1. So here we need everywhere a G0, because everything will be a sharp edge. But here we want a very smooth G1 transition. So this is very important. So the first thing is, let's create a control point curve. So Shift F, and we have to snap it here and also on the other side. And first of all, we have to follow this edge curvature and this one here, because as you remember, that was a closed surface. So this is already the transition from this point here, from this edge here. So let me just show it to you, it will make more sense. So if we go here to the front view, we snap here, and now you can't just go and create this shape here, because here you see you don't have any smooth transition, but we have this edge here that we can use for support. So let's delete that curve. And let's go to the front view and Shift F again, go to the point, and before you drag it out, first snap here anywhere on this edge. Because if you snap it here on the edge, and then, for example, just one more point, and something like that, and you don't touch this point here, which is on the edge, the thing is, now here you see, we have, it's very hard to see, but we have kind of tangency, but also you see now our new curve goes outwards, right? Then this surface here. So we will bring that in, but before that, so front view is we do the same here on the bottom, Shift F, go to this point, and first edge, so we could go here, but also I have here an additional point. So if I go to edge mode, you see here, I have this break here already. So maybe I can what I will do here, so it will be a little bit different than in the second example. We will start here. So we don't even have to go there, because the same things apply. So here, it won't have any tangency, but here we will have tangency. Just show it to you. So Shift F, and if we snap here to this point, again, we have to drag it out first on the edge, and then we can start here with our curvature. So it's just a tutorial, so I will do something like that. And all of those points you can adjust, except those one here from the front view. And all of those points you can adjust except this one. And yeah, now you see this is not what we want. So we have to now start to bring everything more inside. So what I just like to do is bring this point, control click to this other point. So we have a nice connection, and bring those 2 points with G just a little bit inside. So again, it's a lot of adjustment and all that stuff, but yeah, something like that. And now just all of those points along, we have to adjust as well. So bring this point just a little bit inwards and just try to create a nice curvature. So again, it's a lot of adjustments and readjustments, and just, yeah, try to get something like that. And maybe bring all of those points a little bit here outside. So yeah. And we have to do the same here. So select this point and just here on the y-axis, and also this point, and bring this point here also a little bit more inwards, and you see even more. So we get something like that. So yeah, this looks perfect. So let's maybe establish first this surface here and cut it as we need it, and then close this cool gap here. So select this edge and select this curve, press L, and we have here G1, and that looks perfect. And let's just add here this edge as well, G0, so we have closed this edge here. But we can't add this edge here. So what we will do is just, again, we will loft that, G1, Shift, G0, right click, and now we will just select this edge and just extend it. And you see, this is why it was important to bring those points here a little bit inside, because now it's intersecting. So what we should be able to do now, if you go to the front view and we select this curve, press C, and we cut this whole surface, and right click and just delete here the surface. Now we have almost, yeah, the same curvature here, but this will be fine, because yeah, we just needed that to kind of cut this shape here. So what we can do now is we can start to close this whole gap, and let's see how we will do it. So delete those curves, we don't really need them. And first of all, let's start here with try to loft those ones, and tap, and you see it works perfectly. So G0, press OK, and you see how beautiful and smoothly that looks. So let's select all of those surfaces here, press J, and let's try to close this hole. So select those edges here and press L, tap, G0, and here you see it doesn't work. So because, yeah, I guess we have here too many edges. So we can just select this surface here, Control R to create a cut here, and just let's try to combine first of all those cuts. So just select this edge and this edge, press F and bridge edge and tap. So it's just G0 because we don't need continuity. Press OK. And let's first of all try to close this hole. So again, select those parallel curves, press L and tap G0 and add maybe this one and add G0, right click, and you see it works perfectly. So let's delete this curve. Let's select this face and this surface, press J and see if everything works, and you see it works perfect. So now we should be able to close this hole. So select this curve and this curve, press L, this and this, press L, G0, it doesn't work. And yeah, because it's just a hole, we can just try edge mode, alt click to select all of those edges and patch it. And here you see G0, let's give here G1, press OK, and you see that works. And everything is closed and it's beautiful. And even here you can start to give fillets and all that kind of stuff. But this was the first technique. And yeah, you have a lot of control over that. And the second one is completely different, but also a lot of fun. So let's have a look at that. So let's again select all of those surfaces here. And you see this one goes to the end. So it will be a little bit different. So Shift X. And again, it was the same. So if you close that, it was just, yeah, this flat surface. So I deleted this whole piece. And now again, we need here this shape here, but this time we will do it different. We will take this edge and just extrude it and we will take this edge and extrude that also inwards and adjust that. And yeah, okay, that might be a little bit confusing for you. And then we will just take this edge here and just also extrude that as a surface. And then we will cut it here in the intersection. So very, very, very different, but also a lot of fun. So very simple. Select those edges first here and Shift D. And now we will create a line and go here to the point. And yeah, here you really have to adjust the tone. So just bring it, yes, so let's first of all hide our first sheet here. Yeah, so create here an angle approximately. You can't really know how it will go. So right click and you have something like that. And now just go to the front view, maybe take this point and just adjust it here. So let me show you what I want to accomplish. If we take this curve and we go here to sweep around this thing here, you see we are already getting that effect that we got here on the first example. Then we will just create here a surface which will cut this surface. So very interesting. So let's try with that now. Maybe it's a little bit, yeah, honestly, I think it's fine. So delete this curve, we don't really need it. And also select again this edge, Shift D to duplicate it. And again, create a new line, Shift A, go again to this edge point. And first of all, yeah, go to some left view and just bring it somewhere in there. So something like that. And now go to the front view and select this point, GG, and just create again just an angle. So yeah, I think that should work fine, but maybe we can just bring this point a little bit more up. Yeah, so it's not so stretched. So let's just try what we will get. Select this edge, sweep around that thing, and I see it's not connected. So select both edges, curves, and we can't connect them. So again, select all of those curves, press Shift D and press J, and we can't connect it because, yeah, I zoomed in here, but we have here this little distance. So just add this edge as well. So Shift D and select 3 of them, press J. And now you see we have one curve. So, okay, I'm not sure now if that will work because I didn't have it before, but it should work. So again, select this edge, sweep around this whole thing. And here you see sometimes, sometimes it works, sometimes not. It really depends on the geometry, but you see we are getting here some really crazy stuff ongoing. But the most important thing is it's fine because we don't need this end here. And what we will do, so let me paint it again maybe. So we will create from this edge here, right, a surface, but this surface will cut it here, and here it's almost straight. I know it's not perfect here in this example, but it's just important that you understand the principles. So like literally in this example, that's fine. And what we will do now is now we have to combine those two pieces and just cut here all of this extra stuff we don't need. So select this whole sheet here and hide it so we can just focus and delete this edge. So now we have to delete those triangles here on the back. So it's just one continuous surface that we can join because now you can't join anything. And yeah, there are some different ways how we can do this. If you know a better one than me, let me know in the comments. But you can just select both surfaces, press F and just imprint them. So there where they are intersecting, here you get an additional edge. And this is pretty much what we need. So we can Shift D, so we have this edge extra, and you can press C and just cut here the surface. And you see this triangle is extra, so we can delete it. And now we have to do here on the other side. So we could also extrude that here and do the same, but let's just do something different. So select this surface here, Control R, and just snap it here to this endpoint. And what we can do now is we don't need this surface anymore here. And yeah, so it's not straight, but we will anyway cut it here, right? So, but now again, we can select this edge, Shift D, and with this edge, C cuts the surface. And if it doesn't work, just go to the front view and cut again. And now you see it's selected, just delete it, perfect. That looks, yeah, it's exactly what we need. So 2 surfaces, select them, press J, you have 1 sheet. And now let's bring back here our second surface. And you see it, that looks beautiful. And now we can, yeah, adjust it here, everything. So what we will do is we will select this edge here and duplicate it with Shift D. And this edge we will just bring, yeah, somewhere here and maybe go to the front view and bring that a little bit in. And let's go again to this view and just, yeah, drag that way out and bring that inwards. And just bring that here. So what we will do is, yeah, we will just here loft that. And you see we have again G1. And you see here it's intersecting. So this is where we want to cut it. And we obviously will extrude that. But what we also can do now is, so if you take this curve and you press SS and you just want to make it bigger, but the radius of the curvature will get smaller the more you scale that. So for that is you can just select this whole edge or curve and rebuild it, because now if you rebuild it, you have 2 new endpoints. And if you go to F and extend curve, we can extend it and just make it much more longer. So yeah, the transition will be just a little bit smoother. Okay, and do the same here on this bottom. Press F and extend curve and extrude that way out. And I think we are pretty good. And you see, you still have the same curvature. So that will just look a little bit better. So now just select only this edge and this curve and press L. And you see, we are getting somewhere. And now it will get just even better. So you see G1, it's perfect. G1 means tangency and all that stuff. So now we have here the surface, but you see we have to extend it a little bit so we can cut this piece. So just select this bottom and top piece and just extrude that. So yeah, maybe 1 by 1. So just do that and go here also to the bottom piece, also extrude that. And perfect. So now select the helmet, H, so we see what we are doing. Delete this curve. And now we just have to slice it. So we can delete everything what we don't need. So object mode, select this face, press Q, Shift Q, and you see everything is green. So press OK, and you see we have a lot of sheets. Now just delete this one and this on the bottom and bring back here our surface. And let's see if that works. Select this face, and this, so surface, press J, boom. And we have one beautiful continuous sheet. Cool. So if you want to learn what is tangency and everything what I explained to you here in this tutorial, I have a huge surface modeling course. It's by far the best seller. And you will not only learn the whole theory here. So what is curvature, tangency, G1, G0, and a lot of practices that you have to do and that we will solve then together. You will learn how to create this full helmet here only with surfaces. It's by far the best course on the internet on plasticity. I think also in general on surface modeling. I couldn't find anything like that. And people absolutely love it. They get huge results. You have tons of bonuses. But the main thing is, of course, here the whole theoretical fundamentals. So you learn about surfaces and then recreate this helmet here completely from scratch. So you will be able to understand and learn surface modeling. And do exercises like that and come up with your own ideas. So check it out. First link in the description. And I hope that helped you. So see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.